Welcome, doctors. Let's talk about something simple, but surprisingly powerful. You've probably seen this before. A patient walks into your clinic. They're early, they've filled out all the forms, everything looks in order. Your front desk pulls up the insurance, verifies the plan, and then, days later, you get hit with a denial. Why? Because the patient's name was listed as the subscriber, but the actual policyholder was their spouse. Everything else? Spot on. But that one detail, subscriber mismatch, turned into billing chaos. Now, I get it, subscriber information doesn't sound like a big deal. But trust me, it's one of the most make or break fields in the entire insurance verification process. When it's wrong, even just slightly, you're looking at delayed claims, denials, unnecessary rework, and a frustrated billing team. Here's the thing. Getting paid starts with getting the basics right. And this? This is one of the basics that often gets overlooked. Most patients don't even know who the actual subscriber is. They just hand over a card and expect it'll work. But your front desk, or your virtual medical assistant, needs to confirm that up front. Because once the claim goes out with the wrong subscriber, you're already playing catch up. Let's break it down. What exactly is subscriber information? It's the person who holds the insurance policy. Sometimes it's the patient, but often, it's a spouse, a parent, or even an employer. And if that's entered wrong, you could face denied claims, hours of rework for your billing staff, and patients scratching their heads over unexpected bills. That's why subscriber accuracy has to be a top priority. If there's a typo in the name, a wrong birth date, or the wrong relationship marked, boom. That's a denial waiting to happen. Your billing team ends up spending time fixing things that could have been right the first time. And if there's a secondary policy involved, now you're dealing with coordination of benefits, too. But when you get it right, patients get clean bills. Claims move fast. And your team spends less time chasing paperwork and more time focused on care. One clinic we work with, a family medicine group in Arizona, found that 1 in 5 of their denials were from subscriber mismatches. Once they brought in Staffingly's virtual medical assistants to handle insurance verifications, they created a process to confirm every subscriber detail before the visit. Denials dropped by 35%. Clean claims jumped by 22%. And the front desk could finally breathe. All from fixing one small, but powerful, piece of the puzzle. At Staffingly, Inc., we get these details right, so you get paid right. Our virtual medical assistants are trained to confirm full subscriber names, birth dates, and relationships, flags mismatches before they go out, identify secondary coverage, and verify all of this during the pre-visit process so that when the claim hits the insurer's system, everything lines up. Subscriber information might just be one line on a form, but it can decide whether you get paid or denied. When it's wrong, it creates a mess. When it's right, it keeps your revenue cycle clean and your patients happy. So don't let something this basic slip through the cracks. Let Staffingly handle it for you, accurately, consistently, and proactively. So you can stay focused on what really matters, taking care of your patients. Thanks for watching, doctors. Until next time, keep the details sharp and the claims clean.